Hey everyone, welcome to TechWeek YouTube channel. This is Mallikarjun. Today we are going to discuss about the topic structs in Golang. So struct or structures nothing but a custom data type. So we can define the struct like a collection of logically rated data items of same type or different type. So we will try to understand more about the struct in detail. So let's get started. So let's define a struct. So let's take like type, structure name, let's consider it as an employee for now and struct keyword. So this is how actually we define a struct. So here type keyword and then the struct name, whatever the struct name you want to take it, you can take, and followed by the keyword struct. And here we can define our whatever the attributes or the items. So let's take like an employee name, which is of type string, and let's take like employee age, which is of type int, and then employee salary. Let's take that is also int for now, and we will also take employee gender. So that is string. So these are the things. So as we have already like discussed, struct is a collection of logically related items of same type or different type. So here these are all the items of same type or maybe different type. So here string and int. So these are different type, and that is what the struct. So here which is having collection of items which is of like same type or maybe of different type. So we have created a struct now. So now let's try to create a one object for that struct. So let's consider the object as emp, and we'll create a one like a object for that. So we can create like again like multiple ways. We can create something like this where emp then whatever the struct name employee. So this is also one way, and then we can add the items. And there are like multiple ways. Now we will try to do in this way. Emp is equal to emp half, and also we'll try to add the items as well. So now the name I want to give like a Zan, then the age let's consider 25, then salary let's consider like 1500, you can consider that as a dollar, and gender male. So we have to give it a string, so let's give it. So we have created a object employee, and we'll try to simply print it. So let's print it emp, let's run it, go run main.go. So yeah, it's printing. Now we will try to understand another way as well. So let's consider like a employee one another object, and we can consider like emp of, here we can map properly as well. Name is equal to Harry, then age let's consider like some 27, my bad, 27, then salary we can say like a same 1500 for now dollars, then gender here like a male. So if you observe here, we have to give in the proper order however we have defined the struct. But here even if I change the order, it should work, because here we are mapping properly to those struct attributes, nothing but this name, age, salary, gender. So here we are properly mapping, and here we are based on the order we are actually directly giving a values. So that's why, so this is the difference with respect to this. Now let's try to print it, and we'll try to print it in different format as well. So let's consider like employee details are using percent plus v, we can print it properly with all like attributes and their values. So let's try to run it, go run main.go. So if you see here, this is how we can print it by using percent plus v. So here name is Harry, age is 27, salary, and then gender. So this is fine. Now we will we can access the attributes, struct attributes using dot operator. So let's consider like um, let's use printf itself for now, and employee name is just using percent %v slash n, we can access it like employee one dot, all of these we can access. So now name we want to print, right? So we can simply give like this. Similarly, let's try another employee age is age is again percent %v, then slash n, then emp1 object using a dot we can access. So let's try to print it. So yeah, employee name is Harry and employee age is 27. So this is perfect. Now we will try to assign something to, like we will have like a employee 2, and we will have a reference of employee 1. This is also we can do. And if I simply want to change anything, right, I can easily do it. So if I want to change like employee to dot, let's change the age. Here we have specified 27, right? So let's change it to 28. Now let's try to print mm, both of these, employee 1 and employee like 2. Both the objects will try to print it. So let's see like how exactly it behaves. Employee 2, my bad. Here employee 1 and employee 2. Perfect. So let's try to run it. Go on main.go. So if you observe, both are changing. If you observe, even employee 1 is also changed and employee 2 is also changed. And just that we have assigned with ampersand, so it is giving like this. But whenever we specify using ampersand, so it will automatically kind of a dereferencing. So that is the reason it's updating in both the structs. So this is fine. If you want to print differently, like if you don't want to print this ampersand, maybe we can try with the star. Let's see. So yeah, if you see now, it's giving properly. Let's consider a one more struct, like type company, then struct. So we will take the struct as a struct company name as name, and then which company has some employees, we'll take a pointer. So now we will try to create an object for the same. So let's create like a company is equal to company of, we will give like a name. Let's company name, let's consider like Amazon for now. Then we will have a employee, we'll give like this because we have taken a pointer, right? So we'll give some like an employee as an, then age we will let's take like a gender for now, male. So remaining like we will like leave it as a default values. Now let's try to print something. So here what we can do is we will try to print like just any of these items. So let's try like employee name is, how we can fetch it. So here we have taken a pointer as well, right? So what we can do is company dot, using a dot we can fetch employee, then again dot, then we can go to name. So let's try to print it. So yeah, employee name is Zan, it's printing. So if I simply print the age, right, so it should print, let's change it here as well. So it should print 0 because we have not initialized. So what it will do, it will have a, it will come up with the default value, that is 0, because the age type we have taken it as int, that's the reason. So this is fine. Now what we can do, we will simply alter the struct. So let's not alter, we will create a one more struct just by changing the name, like let's consider like a new company for now, and we will not give any name. This we call it as a, sorry my bad, we will call it as a struct embedding. So we will try to create an object for this as well. So let's create it, new company. New company is equal to new company struct, and here we will take a name as still we will take like Amazon. Then what we will do, we will take a employee. What we can do, again we will simply give employee of whatever name, let's consider Harry, then age, right, 27. So let's Okay, it's again still asking for other two items as well. So instead of like this, what we can do is we will simply directly assign like this, and here as well age, so that we don't need to provide all the items. Perfect. Now let's try to print it. So now also we can verify like employee name is percent %v slash n. What we can do here, we were accessing first object, this object, and again inside like nested we are going, and again here through employee object we are actually fetching the employee age. But here we are using struct embedding, so here directly using this one we can fetch all of this. So the name, company name, and then salary, gender, age, everything we can pick it. So let's try to employee age, right? So employee age is, let's see if it gives, here I have specified 27, it should give 27, so it's giving as expected. So cool. This is how we can play with the embedded struct and the pointers with respect to struct. So if you want to like create like a employee, nothing but let's say like we have a company, just like we'll consider this itself. So a company which will be having n number of employees, right? So what you can do is you can simply create a, let's remove pointer now. So you can simply create like this. So this is nothing but array of employees, a company which will be having n number of employees. So that's the reason, and each employee details will be there. So this is how we can like store, or like we can specify like the number of employees for a single company. So you guys can check it out how we can initialize like this, and how we can utilize this one. So yeah, by this I will end this, and if you guys have any doubt, please comment it out. I would love to answer all of your queries. So if you guys like this video, please do like, share, and subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to never miss an update. Thank you.